Okay, good evening. Welcome to the Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer show for uh, Thursday, July 1st, new month. So once again, 4th of July holiday. Once again, I would like to wish everybody a happy 4th of July weekend. So the weekend will be this Friday and Saturday with 4th of July. Looks like, I don't know why I'm So if you can hear me, let me know. So once again, happy 4th of July to everybody. Early here. So we're going to go over some news headlines here. I'm going to send those links out to you. If you want to come in video chat with us, you can come in through the StreamYard links. Let me post those links to you. So we'll go ahead and set those up, and we'll send them over, and we'll give you I'm gonna go ahead and send those links out to you. So everything's sent over. So I'm gonna go ahead and send that in. Okay, once again, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter has the StreamYard links. They will be posted on those sites. If you want to come in and video chat with us, that would be fine. So let's go over some news headlines. Here we'll switch out screens. Switch this over. We'll go over to some to ESPN. So I'm gonna switch it over to ESPN. Okay, ESPN screens up. Eastern Conference Finals tonight. Game 5. Series tied up at 2-2. That will be Milwaukee taking on Atlanta. Looks like Young is out of the game tonight, so that's probably be some changes tonight in the lineup. So that's forthcoming once the game begins at 7:30. So also we will not do the game tonight. We did last night's game, so we will not. We'll take a break tonight. Also in the women's international friendly, it is 1-0 U.S. on top of Mexico. That's in the 35th minute. Also, a new era in college sports, which is the national letter of intent deal is going to make these athletes what they rightfully deserve, getting money. So I'm glad that's happening. So they will. That's going to take place this year. So the long-awaited national letter of intent is going to be put in for this year. So I'm glad it did pass, because look, these athletes they bust their butts. The NCAA has been taking money from these people for far long. Also, the university as well. So that's something I'm very pleased to see with these athletes, because look, these athletes put their lives, put their bodies on the line for all these fans and stuff like that goes out and support these guys. So I think they should be rightfully paid. Absolutely rightfully paid. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. So I'm glad. Okay, let's go over to this article. We'll flip over to this article in a second. Okay, NFL fines Washington football team $10 million after an investigation of workplace culture. So looks like the Washington football team is definitely going to be in a lot of trouble. They'll have to shell out $10 million for with workplace culture with bullying, healthy relationships, and also topics the league said. So also they had some bullying between the LGBTQ community and stuff like that. So I'm glad to see these organizations paying the price for what they have done. So these are your recommendations to the franchise going going forward. Number one, develop a formal protocol and reporting of allegations of sexual harassment and conduct. Number two, develop a disciplinary plan that has to happen. Also, number three, conduct a anonymous workplace culture and sexual harassment surveys. Number four, hire a third party to regularly train all employees on bullying and other workplace issues. Number five, increase the number of women and minorities in the organization. Also implement clear organizational structure with clear lines of authority. Also, number seven, empowered, extend the and empower the organization, in-house HR, and also legal development, legal departments. Also, number eight, create a formal on-board process for new hires. And also, number nine, assign a HR employee to the cheerleading squad and the co-dancing team. So I think this should these recommendations should be implemented. They should be absolutely implemented, because look, when you got these organizations that's getting away with these problems in the workplace, you got to try to nip this in the bud. That's one thing you have to try to do. Look, I'm for workplace reorganization. I am for workplace these things. I am absolutely for it, because this sends a message to these organizations that you will not get away with anything. You will not get away with it. Well, if you have these sexual harassment cases or bullying cases, you will not get away with it. That's just my take on it. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Okay, Dave Roberts. Dave Roberts, Trevor Bauer is still slated to start Sunday in the game due to his embroiling controversy of wake of sexual assault allegations in the track of next of his next scheduled start, which will be on the fourth, which will be on the 4th of July. Excuse me. I'm getting a little. So I say this, look, I hope, like I said, I hope all these allegations that that's going around about Trevor Bauer is cleared up. I just hope that is, but I don't know if it's going to happen. So it might be some problems. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Okay, we'll see what else we have. Also, NFL finds Jacksonville, Dallas, and the San Francisco 49ers for OTA violations. So it looks like they're going to be in a lot of with the OTAs going on. That's team organized activities. These are the fines. It'll be $200,000 for the Jaguars, and Urban Meyer will have to pay $100,000. Also, 49ers will pay $100,000. Kyle Shanahan will pay $50,000. Also, Cowboys will be fined $100,000, and Mike McCarthy will have to pay $50,000. So that is a lot of were ordered to forfeit one of their practices due to their first week in 2022 season. So it looks like they're not going to be practicing. Also, they were ordered to forfeit as well. The Jaguars, they will they will do not do. They will be doing 2, so they will have to do 2. That's in the 2022 season. So that is what's happening. In the statement, the 49ers said the health and safety of our players is our highest priority. We follow the league's rules very seriously. We'll continue to work with the NFL and NFL Players Association for compliance. So they have to, once again, they're going to have to comply with those rules and regulations because that has been put in for a reason. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. I don't know why I'm Okay, let's see. Okay, Bryson DeChambeau candles through a break ahead of the Rocket Mortgage Classic. So that's what's happening with Bryson DeChambeau. So that is what's happening with him. He will. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Also, let's see. Okay, Hal Steinbrenner backs Aaron Boone's finger pointing at players. So it looks like that's definitely going to be the case. Hal Steinbrenner is not healing to resources of call to fire manager Aaron Boone. Despite club going to be a World Series contender. So the fans in the Bronx are calling for the firing of Boone in the wake of being 41-39 halfway to the season. Look, if like I said, if George Steinbrenner, like I said, Hal Steinbrenner don't want to fire Aaron Boone, then, like I said, let him finish out the season. If they get to the World Series or the playoffs, so be it. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Okay, Kentucky brings back top basketball scorer for the first time since 2006 and 7 as Devin Mintz withdraws from the NBA draft. So looks like he will be staying with Kentucky. So that's good news for Kentucky fans all around the country and in Lexington, Kentucky. So once again, this is from ESPN. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay, New York Yankees, new owner Steve Cohen embraces Bobby Bonilla Day with promotions. So that's what he's discussing. This is in the article. Promotions on Thursday allow fans to book an Airbud stay in Citi Field for $250, and also include the use of the team gym, shower, and also ceremonial first pitch. That's going to be on July 28th against the Atlanta Braves. So Bobby Bonilla Day, that he was released from the Mets back in 2000. He hit 160. So that was a couple of years ago. He's now 58 years old. He's a six-time All-Star from 1986 to 2001. He hit 279, also 287 home runs, and that is like I said, that's a pretty good honor for Bobby Bonilla. Once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Okay, let's see what else we have. Let's see what else we have. Okay, once again, tennis match is going on. That the Wimbledon second round going on. Roger Federer wins his match 7-6, 6-1, 6-4. Also, let's see. So these are also your women's matches as well going on. So that's going on. And also, we'll go over some Major League Baseball scores. Let's go through those Major League scores with you. I'm going to switch over to the scoreboard, and we'll give you an update on those games going on. Okay, the Nationals on top 2-1. That's in the going to the fifth. Also, the Brewers on top 2-0. That's going to the fifth as well. Cleveland on top 2-1. That's in the bottom of the fourth with no outs. Also, Cincinnati on top 2-0. Atlanta on top 3-1 against the Mets. That's in the bottom of the fourth. Also, other games going on in the this afternoon getaway day. Mariners winning 7-2. Red Sox winning 15-1. White Sox winning 8-5. And the Texas Rangers winning 8-3 over the Oakland A's. That it's in earlier action. Also, games going on later on this evening. St. Louis and Colorado, Arizona and San Francisco. Also, postponed games. Angels and Yankees that will be rescheduled for August 16th. And Phillies and Marlins will be rescheduled for July 16th. So that's in. Okay, we'll give you a WNBA scoreboard update. WNBA game going on tonight. Okay, it is 68-56 Connecticut on top. That's in the third period, the third quarter. Also, let's see, we got any games going on. So let's see what else we have. We have Major League Soccer. So Major League Soccer will be later on this evening. Austin taking on Phoenix. That'll be around 8:30. So we will move along, and we'll go over to another sports site. So I'm going to move along, go to another site, and we'll go over to Crescent City Sports. So we'll pull this up. Okay, Crest City Sports on the screen. So we're going to get set up and go ahead and go over the news topics. Okay, Saints wise to go big with Renshak investment. Yeah, I think so because he can be a viable right tackle for the Saints this year when it comes down to it. So I think it's imperative that we do keep those guys with the Saints. So that is, I'm glad to see that happening. So once again, this is from Crest City Sports. Okay. Tulane Summer Spotlight, Jalen Forbes. Jalen Forbes looks like he's playing. So I'm glad to see. I mean, I hope to see Jalen Forbes selling in his sport. So I'm glad to see that. So once again, this is from Crescent City Sports. Go to crescentcitysports.com. Okay, let's go over to this one. Okay, analysis. Arch Manning closed to short thing as his latest family quarterbacking star. So looks like this young man will be looked upon from D1 schools in the nation. So that I'm glad to see him progressing as a good quarterback. So I like I say, I saw his game one time. I did his game, and he was absolutely throwing that football. So I'd like to see him be more progressive again. So once again, this is from Crest City Sports. Go to Crest City Sports, crescentcitysports.com. Okay, Washington St. Tammany Parish and Tangible Hope Parish schools excel during the 2020-2021 school year. Team titles, girls volleyball, cross country, swimming, wrestling, soccer, also basketball, powerlifting, and let's see, tennis, girls and boys excelled, baseball, softball, and outdoor track, also individual titles. So these are individual titles that's in the St. Tammany, St. Tammany, Washington, and Tangible Hope Parish school districts. So these are your individuals that won titles with their respective sport. So congratulations to all these young individuals. So this is from Crest City Sports. Go to crescentcitysports.com. So we're in. Okay, we'll see what else we have. Looks like we covered most of the sports on Crescent City Sports. We'll switch over to SI. We'll go over to SI, see what's happening on SI. So let's go over those SI news articles. Okay. Okay, Jackson State's defensive end signed a historic midnight endorsement deal with the N N NIL to open up the floodgates. So it looks like I'm glad to see these young people getting their money and stuff like that, because this was going on far too long. These NCAA has been absolutely taking money from these kids, and these universities are profiting off of these kids as well. So that is I'm glad that day has come for these athletes. Now, Reggie Bush wants Heisman Trophy back under NCAA new NIL rules. So it looks like he is going to get his he should get his Heisman Trophy back, because that's what he said. He said they just made up some false statements about him cheating and stuff like that. So, like I said, this new rule is absolutely going to benefit these schools and stuff like that. They're going to benefit these athletes where it needs to benefit the most. So let's go over to this one. Okay, Rick Carlisle hires Lloyd Pierce to be the Pacers' assistant. So that's according to Adrian Wojnarowski reports. Pierce recent coaching action with the Atlanta Hawks. He was fired in his third year tenure with 14-20, and also. He had that was back in 2020, 2021. The Hawks just won 63 games throughout Pierce's time in Atlanta. Their record was 63-120 in 3 seasons. So it looks like he is going to be hired on as the new assistant coach for the Indiana Pacers. Okay, I looked at that. Let's see what else we have. Okay, reports of Kofi Cockburn entering the transfer portal. So it looks like he will be entering the transfer portal. He was a Big Ten honor. He had 17 points a game, 9.5 rebounds. So that was pretty consistent. So he also declared for the NBA draft in April, but he's still going to return to college. If he exits before the draft on January 7th, it will be a withdrawal deadline. So congratulations. He's going to be in the transfer portal. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay, woman details on the assault by Trevor Barrow in the restraining order. So they had a restraint. So the woman reportedly filed a domestic violence restraining order. It was a 67-page document. Was executed by June 28th. So it looks like that's a big problem for Trevor Bauer. So hopefully he can get his issues resolved, because that most likely will be a distraction to the LA Dodgers. So okay, Tour de France drops lawsuit against spectator who caused the crash. So that was what happened. That's from Ben Pickman. they withdraw their lawsuit against the spectator who caused a major crash that was in the accident happened after the spectator was not looking at incoming pelotons coming on down the road. So that is but like I said, it still doesn't excuse the fact that she was in the way causing those people to those cyclists to crash. That's my opinion on that. So I mean, sure, if they want to drop their lawsuit against the person, that's fine. But the truth of the matter is, look, she's got to know when you're at an event like that, you're supposed to have your signs backed up towards not away from those cyclists, not in front of those cyclists where they can hit those signs or hit the spectator or whatever. So once again, this is from SI. Go to SI.com. Okay, what else we have tonight? We're gonna talk about. Okay, let's talk about tonight's game. Jonas will give you an update on that game. Okay, Jonas is out for game 5. He has a hyperextended knee, so it looks like he had no damage to his knee, so he is going to be out for tonight's game against the Atlanta Hawks. Okay. So let's see what else we have. Okay, we'll pull this up. Okay, this is from Seattle. Maven, that's from Fan Nation. Ex-Seattle wide receiver Tay Morris. Terry indicted for felony murder, so it looks like he is going to be spending some time in jail for his crimes. He did that is unfortunate for this young individual to face charges like this, but that is what it is. He has to own up to his responsibilities and stuff like that. So this is from Corbin K. Smith. Follow them at Seattle Maven. That's Fan Nation. That's the Seattle Seahawks page. Follow them there. So let's see what else we have to talk about. Okay, new. It's going to be a cluster. I know what that sounds. Cluster. Now the NCAA profit off their things. So I don't think it's going to be a clusterfuck. I really don't think so. I really think that, once again, I'm going to say this over and over again. I think this is going to help out these athletes, because these athletes, I'm going to tell you, they bust their ass just to go get that scholarship in high school and stuff like that. Sure, they might, these athletes come from broke down homes and stuff like that. But the truth of the matter is, look, the universities and the NCAA has been absolutely making money off these athletes, and I think it's time for these athletes to get their fair share. So I'm glad to see this happen. I'm not going to disagree with it. I'm absolutely 100% for it. So once again, this is from Ross Dellinger. You can follow him at SI. That's SI.com. Okay, your score. Let's give you an update on the game going on. It is 22-7. Bucks on top, 22-7. That game's going on right now as we speak. 22-7 is your score. So that is in the first quarter. So let's see what else we have. Okay, June takeaways. What we have learned from baseball's third month. That's what they're discussing, what they have learned. Offensive environment has started to look less extreme. So these batting averages are definitely going down. Slug percentages are going down. Now in the month of June, it's going down to 245. Back OB on base percentage 319 and slug percentage 4. So they definitely going down, but it's probably going to heat up sooner rather than later. Also, the sticky stuff crackdown has real consequences. Yeah, I think it's absolutely going to be a consequence beater. The NL Central could be in for an intriguing trading deadline. So it looks like they're going to have some trades going on sooner rather than later. The D-backs look really bad. So they've been absolutely trash this year. The Arizona D-backs. So once again, this is from SI. Go to SI.com. And we will roll over to 22-10 your score, 5:50 remaining in the first quarter. So 22-10 is your score. Once again, more so it looks like Pat Forty's got this article out. New NIL landscape already proven to quell naysayers. So I think it's absolutely going to happen. They should quell those naysayers because that's just people that just want to talk and just put up, cause a lot of, blow a lot of smoke up people's ass because they don't understand the truth. Okay, Brittany Sky named defensive spark plug. So it looks like she is a spark plug for the for her team. So so that's Brittany Sykes. So I think she is. I'm looking according to this these articles. The All-Star team was announced on Wednesday, so so that is going to be on July 14th. So 12-player squad for the WNBA. So once again, this is from SI. Go to SI.com. Okay, we're going to go over some Twitters. So let me pull this out, and we'll go over some Twitters. So I'm going to get this switched over, and we'll go over some Twitters, and we'll wrap this up for this evening. Okay, Saints News Network talking about Reggie Bush. I never cheated the game. Okay, this is from Ian Rappaport. I feel like a professional at ignoring horrible takes and stuff like that. So that's what he's talking about. That's Ian Rappaport. You can follow him at Rap Sheet. Talks about NFL football coverage. And let's see what else we can cover. Okay, let's go over to this article. Okay, former Miami coach Mark Richt has Parkinson's disease, and that's unfortunate for Mark Richt to have that kind of disease, but it is controllable and stuff like that. So hopefully he can get some medicine and stuff like that, and kind of control his Parkinson's. So that's unfortunate for Mark Richt in general. So once again, this is from 247 Sports. Okay, what else we have? Okay, CP3 left New Orleans. You can't win in a place like NOLA. So that's true. But he's in the finals right now. He's absolutely in the finals. So that's just something right there to consider. Look, if we would have had the best, we would have had the best coaches to keep him here. We would have kept him here in New Orleans. But like I said, yeah, he went to bigger fishes in the NBA. So once again, this is from Crest City Hoops. Go to Crest City Hoops. Okay, let's see. Okay, Berger to call up by the White Sox over the weekend, so he will be going over to straight up to the major leagues. So so this is from NBC Sports Edge Baseball. You can follow them at NBC Sports Edge Baseball. That's fantasy baseball. And we will scroll down and see what else we have for today, and we'll wrap it up. Okay, let's see what else we have. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this down and see what we have. Okay, let's scroll this. So I'm going to see what else we have. And then we'll wrap up for tonight. So we'll wrap up. So everybody is let's see, this is Jacob DeGron's pitching sequence. This is his sequence that's showing his pitches that he thrown. So once again, that's from and we'll wrap it up in a few minutes. Okay, let's see what else we can discuss, and we'll wrap up. And we'll say, I'm looking to see what else we got here on the Twitters, and we'll wrap up. And I'm gonna go ahead and okay. Giants put Mike Tolman on the injured list, so that is coming out from MLB trade rumors. Go to MLB trade rumors at MLBtraderumors.com, and we will wrap up our show for this evening. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this show. So let's go ahead and wrap up. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up. Okay, once again, thanks for joining us for this edition of Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer Show. We'll be back on tomorrow, maybe during the day, maybe in the evening. We'll probably do it. We'll play it by ear. So I will be back on the air tomorrow. So no basketball tomorrow. We're doing no play-by-play. So we'll have Sports Talk tomorrow. Once again, everybody have a good rest of your Thursday night, and we'll see you again tomorrow for Sports Talk right here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter.